we will hear from Sister Kathy Roberg, a member of the Franciscan Sisters of Perpetual Adoration, which happens to be Sister Thea's community.
Can anything good come from Nazareth? John 1:46. 1937. Can anything good come from rural Canton, Mississippi? No recorded population. Bertha Bowman was born, who later became Sister Thea, meaning of God, a member of the Franciscan Sisters of Perpetual Adoration in La Crosse, Wisconsin. One cannot contain Thea's life in a nutshell, but here are some highlights. She was born into an Episcopal Methodist faith, but her young zest for God led her to be baptized into the Catholic faith at age 12. Later, she felt God's call to take a radical step, entering a basically Caucasian religious congregation with German roots. Her DNA was driven by questions and challenges from her early education, which drew her to listen to her own drumbeat for peace, justice, becoming a voice for people, especially her own people. She expressed how her early years of education were empty, her own culture blurred, unseen, leading her to delve deeply into the uniqueness and beauty of the soul, of the whole person. Thea was empowered by a new Black Catholic gospel with the conviction that when something is wrong, you change it. Her genuine spirituality, soul life, was rooted in her genes, encompassing her whole person. She sang powerfully from her heart, focusing on the gospel message of love and justice as she conveyed stories and experiences of pain, struggles, but also of resurrection, always following Jesus. Relational living colored her whole being, making everyone a part of an extended family, all brothers and sisters, and her heart ached from seeing how people were rejected. So she spoke out at the address to the United States bishops at Seton Hall University in 1989, when from the depths of her heart she called for the church to empower her people, where all would be recognized for their gifts and live to be true children of God. In her day, in the 90s, women were not allowed, and still aren't to some extent, to preach in the Catholic Church. But this did not prevent her from sharing her voice in public, speaking out for systemic change, and advocating for justice and dignity for all. Her faith, philosophy, cosmic spirituality, inclusivity, and values rang out in many institutions and conferences in her own country as well as internationally. She believes so strongly that if we work together, pray, and stand together, we can create a new heaven and ease life for each other. Yes, she rang true as she said, Lord, let me live until I die. Live, love, and serve fully. She is a model for people of color and all people to know that they do make a difference. Our FSPA community, so very blessed by Sister Thea's beautiful witness of gospel living, wants to share this gift so the world will embrace a koinonia of peace.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Hickman, and I have the privilege of serving as the chair of the board of directors of IPJC. And tonight, we are excited to establish the Thea Bowman Award. As you just heard, her legacy and witness to love was deep and powerful, and is one that inspires our work. She spoke truth to power with gentle and compassionate love that invited each person to be their most true self. Her prophetic witness to justice, and particularly the Black experience in the Catholic Church, encourages us to be with those that are impacted and to be unafraid of challenging the status quo. IPJC's first annual Thea Bowman Award honors a woman who brought Sister Thea Bowman to Holy Names Academy in Seattle in the 1980s to meet and inspire her students. In 2001, at IPJC's second convocation, we named, honored, and celebrated significant women in our Catholic history and in our lives. Women who have shared their dreams for our church, trusted their vision, tended to their faith, and lit the fire of transformation. We raised up Thea Bowman, a voice for justice and racial understanding. Tonight, we raise up and honor Sister Linda Haydock, a voice for justice who believes and lives, if you can dream it, you can do it. As the founding director of IPJC for over 25 years, she led IPJC to speak truth to power with love and compassion in chanceries, in boardrooms, in parishes. She gathered youth in community and women on the margins to act for social change. Like Thea, Linda's legacy and witness to building community and creating change continues to inspire our IPJC community. Again, I am privileged. Sister Linda Haydock, the Intercommunity Peace and Justice Center is honored to present you with our first annual Thea Bowman Award. Come on. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you've done for IPJC and for our world.
Well, thank you, John. I'm shocked, surprised, and even more speechless, which is really hard to do for me. So thank you.